Welcome to New Focus Approach to Mathematics Basic 8. This is the revised edition. In this lesson, we are looking at solving simple linear inequality. Simple linear inequalities. And this can be found in page 163. So earlier on, we worked on word problems, how to translate a word problem into linear inequality and the vice versa. Now we want to have simple linear inequalities and solve them. So let's start with a simple question like this. 5x minus 7 less or equals to 18. So first of all, we can group like terms. And grouping like terms, we can have our 5x here. And then we have our inequality sign. We have 18. This will move to become plus 7. We solve linear inequality like we are solving equation. The only difference is that the symbol that separates the two expressions here is inequality symbol instead of equation or equal to sign. So here we have 5x less or equals to this to that will give us 25. If I divide here by 5 and I divide here by 5, I have my x is less than or equal to 5. So that is our solution. But what if someone in solving this question group the like terms this way? The person choose to keep negative 7 here, move this 18 to become minus 18, bring the symbol, and move this to become negative 5x. Yeah, it's possible somebody can do this. Now, when we do negative 7 minus 18, that will give us negative 25, less or equal to negative 5x. Now, with our negative 25, what we are going to do is that we are going to divide both sides by negative 5. Here by negative 5. And so in doing so, we are going to say that our answer will be negative cancel that. We have 5 less than, sorry, because we are dividing by negative, we change the symbol. That is why I did this. We change the symbol. And then instead of being less or equal to, we do it greater or equal to x. But if we are writing s first, like we wrote s first here, we are going to say s is less than or equal to. You know, here I'm saying 5 is greater or equal to x. If 5 is greater or equal to x, and I'm saying s first, then I will say s is less or equal to 5, and it will come back to the same answer. And so anytime you divide both sides of inequality by negative, you must change the sign and use the opposite symbol. If it is less than, you say greater than. If it is greater than, you say less than. If it is less or equal to, you say greater or equal to. Good. Now let's take another example. We have to solve this. And so once again, I can group the like terms, letting this one comes here as minus. Bring my sign. I have 11 here. This one will go to become minus 5. Then I have my 2x, and then this is going to be, subtract 5 from that is going to be 6, right? So dividing here by 2, dividing here by 2, I have my x greater than 3. And once again, if somebody chooses to group the like terms other way around by saying I have my 5 here minus 11 greater than x minus 3x, this will give us negative 6 here greater than negative 2x. So if I divide both sides by negative 2, then I have to change the sign, and this is going to give me 3 less than, okay, x. So here I will say 3 is less than x. Here I will say s is greater than 3. And here if I say 3 is less than s and I want to say s first, which we must always say the variable first, then we say s is greater than 3. Let's solve another example. So here what do? We can have our 21 here and move this to become minus 9. Then our symbol will come. Here we have negative x. This will go to become negative x as well. Whilst this one is giving us 12, we have here to be negative 2x. Now I'm going to divide here by negative 2, divide here by negative 2. So I'm going to have negative 6 greater. So instead of less, it will be greater than x. So this is my answer. Negative 6 is greater than x, or I can say x is less than negative 6. And that answers the question. I'm sure this has helped you to know how to how to solve simple inequality. Thanks so much for watching.